What's up everybody, Scratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Now we had the first whale versus whale tournament that just ended, guys. I haven't made a video on it yet because I literally waited for it to end, so I take a different approach to it. So I'm gonna give you my input, what sort of things I would change out of it, and then we're gonna talk about my experience. You know, for whoever knows me, whoever knows my channel, you guys know I'm in Tao, right? So Tao versus Mad were the two top clans in the entire game. We're going to talk about that experience as well towards the end of the video. But before that, do we see anything positive in this so-called clan versus clan tournament? No. Honestly, is nothing good about it. Everything is bad and is designed in a predatory way just to rip off your money. They know that if we're faced against each other, especially the top clans, right? We're not going to say, well, I'm not gonna go against this clan. We're gonna be like, no, we do not want that clan to put their hand on these broken accessories to dominate arena after, right? They're not stupid, Plarium. They know what they're doing, okay? So this is a predatory way in getting everybody in it. And guess what? We've all fell into it, right? So this is it, guys. For whoever didn't saw it yet, for whoever didn't click on the tiers, for whoever didn't had access from their own clan to see it, this is it. Top two clans in the entire world. 18 million points. 21 million points. Tao versus Mad, right? So here it is, the result of egos. If we were all a united community, guys, the top 20 clans, top 30 clans, top 100 clans, of course, it's hard to know each other, all of us. But if we were more united as a community, rather than being so divided, right? We were able to say, well, guys, let's not be stupid. Let's not agree with these milestone rewards that Plarium put, which are absolutely trash for the amount of points and amount of work and amount of investment you gotta do. Let's all do 1 million points. Let's not go over it, right? Let's leave it a draw because we can get a draw, all of us. And let's screw them over in a way that they're gonna be forced to knock everything down. What's with this milestone? This milestone right here is 5.4 million points. Now, how did they ended up with this amount? I'm curious. What sort of voodoo magic they've done to say, well, I think this is a good amount, 5.4 million points. So let me just bring that up. 5.4 million points is divided by 30, right? Let's just say, what's the good amount of points per head? 180k, right? That's to be on point. To get 180k points with the way they've designed it is not hard. You do some 3v3 fights, you do some faction wars, etc. At least for the last tier, right? Probably the lower tiers, they might be struggling a bit more. I'm not 100% sure. And things like that. How many points you get for being in a bronze arena, in a silver arena, and things like that, right? But I feel like it's a bit too high. It takes a lot of time to do all these jobs. So it's not like just, okay, I'm just gonna play daily. Like how you guys can see, 5 millions to reach the last milestone, right? This, it says here, 18 million, so we got almost 4 times the amount required. They got 4 times the amount required almost. We almost behind, right? We stopped, we said, that's it. We're not pushing over from here, guys. That's it. Throw the towel because it's just not worth it, the ego anymore. So we kind of let it slip, let it go. Was a good fight. But talking about milestones, objectives, what sort of things we should definitely change about it? It definitely felt like the person who's gonna win, the clan who's gonna win, is the one that owns more books, right? So if you go at champion objectives, booking champions gave you the most insane amount of points, the easier one to climb on points very fast. So a lot of endgame accounts that clan hop before, they collected tons and tons of books. So because of it, it was pretty easy for a lot of us to get points fast, right? So the first thing I would definitely change is put a cap on this book situation. We gotta put caps on some things in the game, because if everything gets unleashed, everyone can get millions and millions of points from every single milestone. Is just stupidity, right? So what I would do here is put a cap per player. 50,000 points per player that you can get with books. That's the first thing I would change, and I hope they're gonna change for the next Clan v Clan, because this right here is the most stupid thing they've ever done, okay? So that's one thing I would change. Put a cap player per player. Next thing, the rest I'm pretty fine here. You gotta be able to make a difference in points somehow. So you cannot put a cap on everything, but they do have to make it like it feels a bit more competitive rather than just farm this dungeon. I farm it 1,000 times, he's gonna farm it 900, I'm gonna win because I farmed 100 times more with an auto clicker while I was sleeping, right? So that doesn't feel competitive. It doesn't feel like I want to do it. The reason I want to do it is how I said, I don't want them to get the broken accessories to dominate arena with them, which anyway, arena is another problem that we're going to talk in another video because it's kind of like another boosting system happening in arena at the moment. But mainly, you want to push for your ego, you want to feel like you win, even though you're not winning nothing. We're actually all losing for the house. That's how it works. The house always wins, you know? So, put a cap on things. Campaign objectives. The only thing I would probably leave uncapped 100% is campaign objectives, potion keep objectives, minotaur objectives, things like that you'll probably just farm and you won't be doing it for much because they don't give you an insane amount of points. Put a cap there. Then make it probably for dungeon drops. Like we have all these dungeons to farm here: Dragon, Ice Golem, Fire Knight, Spider. The first thing I would recommend you to do, Plarium, is equal the points for the Dragon, the Ice Golem, Fire Knight, and every other dungeon because they're all equal. Why I would get 40 points from the Dragon, but then I'll get 100 from the rest? You know why? Because all the newish mid-game players, they are farming more Dragon than the rest of the dungeons. So like that, they're kind of forcing you, well, don't farm Dragon, or farm Dragon, but you'll be getting less points than the ones that are able to farm different dungeons than you are, if you're early on. Endgame, we're not really focused on the Dragon, honestly. It's not bad to be focused on the other dungeons, but I feel like it's so unfair not to have equal points between all the 4 dungeons. I don't see the point. Why not make it equal? I know you want to grab more money, but make them equal, because this is just super unfair. It's just stupid, actually. So here what I would do is the same like in every other tournament that we have normal. If I get a 6-star piece of gear, that's gonna drop me 16 points. If I get a 5-star rare piece of gear, that's gonna drop me 10 points. So make it like that, rather than making it 100 points per each fight to determine if I'm making 1000 fights, he's making again 900 fights, I'm gonna win just because I've done more. All this game is based on RNG. Why not make this RNG as well? Because you love doing that, Plarium. So change that as well. That's another thing I would change. Clan boss. Make it somehow that is different rather than collecting one chest, right? Make it based on damage, or based on, I don't know, the all high damage for all the clan. My clan, they dealt to the clan boss 5 billion damage, as an example. The enemy clan dealt 4.5. I'm getting more points because I dealt more damage for that specific day. Make it somehow towards the reset, so we have an incentive of improving the team. Is overall better for the company, because if I want to improve my clan boss team, I'm going to have to spend some sort of resources to change the clan boss team to improve it, right? So that's going to be for 30 people in every clan. Change that, and it's going to feel a bit more competitive from clan to improving that thing, and they're going to want to work more as a team. Well, look, my clan boss team dealt so much damage. Well, I'm going to do the same. Let's beat them on that sort of objective, right? You have the Forge objective. Again, it's literally just clicking. Is super boring, right? So to do most of these objectives is very boring. I don't feel it like it was enjoyable. What was enjoyable was to connect again more with all the people in the clan and have like a common goal, right? Because that's the ultimate fun overall. But rather than that, doing all these sort of objectives, it felt more like your pressure to go against the enemy team, which is kind of normal, right? But was not enjoyable. And you guys, do let me know in the comments down below how much you enjoyed clicking on those books all the time. I'm talking with all of you endgame players, and farming a million times 3v3 arena. We're going to talk about those points as well in a second, because that's another very unfair system, and is another thing that I would change as well. So was a lot of clicking. This was gems, spend gems. They give you 1 point per gem, so it's not game changing. That's not going to decide the fate of who wins it, even though we kind of thought like that. Is not, because the points that just 1 per gem is not gonna make a huge difference. But moving over to where we are, so we talked about campaign, champions, potion skip, dungeons, kind of like what we should keep similar, right? Talking about arena objectives, win medals in bronze, all the rest of stuff. Are they talking about tag team arena? I think they are somewhere here. So it was a huge difference in points, right? Like if I was farming a team in Gold 4 Arena, Normal Arena, Classic, or in Platinum, I was getting 80 points to 100. If I was doing a fight in 3v3 Arena, I was getting 780 points. So basically, if I was doing 3 fights of Classic Arena under a different name called 3v3, I was getting more than twice the points. So I feel like that's unfair. I know they want to push more people towards 3v3. They want to force people to make more teams for 3v3. But it's just not the right way to approach it. The more fights you're farming, the more you're winning. They gotta find some sort of different system in there as well. Which clan has the biggest amount of high ranked players? If I have in my clan, all my 30 players are the highest ranked, you have to make it somehow to equal me more points than the enemy clan who has all their teammates drop down in the tiers in Arena, you know? So that's another thing they should kind of change a bit, make it a bit more competitive. Again, overall will be better for them rather than just us having to click non-stop to farm fights. They should make it to feel a bit more competitive because we would want to improve our teams then, right? Again, same situation like the clan boss situation. Gear objectives, I feel like the points to max a 6-star epic or legendary artifact to 16, giving you 400 points only compared to any other thing that's less costly, right? It takes me 2-3 million silver to upgrade one of these. The points, they are so small for it. They should definitely increase the points for it double and would still not be enough for the price you're gonna pay for it. Faction war points, use glyph points, they were kind of fair more or less. I wish they would just make it feel a bit less time consuming in the way that you just gotta waste all your resources on stupid things that you just don't have to use to be able to win against the enemy clan. Put cap on some of these things. They need to be capped necessarily, like cap them per player, cap them per clan. And then if, for example, I have one inactive player, they have one inactive player or two, that's gonna make a difference, right? That's gonna make the difference. That's gonna kind of decide the game in a way or another. That clan lost 200k points from that player. The other ones, they had all their players on and they won it because of it, you know? Stop being so money hungry. But now that we talked about things that we would change, and honestly the list will not end, like they could improve so many different things for these tournaments. Like this, they're not gonna be the so-called PvP, right? So this, they should be improved as well, because just farming like this, put caps on books, is definitely a big thing. So, how I said, my experience now. So here we are, 18.3 million, 21.1 million. Was a very rough fight. We knew what we were getting into. Mad are probably the biggest spenders in the entire game. Like literally, they're all the whales in one clan, okay? And of course, we have our own whales as well. Not saying that we don't have whales, but was it worth it for this? Probably not. We're gonna check that in a second as well. But looking at members, guys, here I am. I've done the biggest amount of points in my clan. Now, have I done that just to make Plarium be like, yay, we're all okay with it? Not really. How I said, it was more of a thing like us versus them. We didn't want them to take all of the accessories, so we had to push. We were down one man right here, so Gao Trang is one of the strongest players we have in our clan, right? He wasn't able to put any points in it. Then we had Fiesto. 3 hours later, he got knocked down as well. He wasn't able to climb points anymore because the game just decided to tell them that they are new players in the clan, even though they've been in the clan for over 1 year by now, probably. And the support was not very helpful. They said it's a beta, but it didn't felt equal, right? So basically, I'm not saying that we lost because of it, because that would be a bit unfair of me to say that, but it was a big part of it, right? So the support from Plarium was not very helpful towards it, considering that we are the top 2 clans and they know how much it kind of means for the players, this sort of thing, for us being the players, the clans. I'm not referring to the whole community now. So that being said, we've done tons and tons of points. We found tons and tons of campaign, books, and all the rest of the stuff, but was not really worth it. I feel like all of us here, including them, that they got the trophy, they lost as well, because we've all fell for it. when we're talking about the points and systems and predatory systems. So I feel like we kind of all got wrecked, right? All of us here, we all got wrecked. I'm not sure what was happening down here, but I'm pretty sure they got wrecked as well. So because of it, guys, Plarium is kind of gonna win here. I'm pretty sure no matter what we would have done, they wouldn't have changed anything, okay? So let's have a look at what we got from here, and then I'm gonna tell you a couple of extra tips in how you can get better points. So we got an undead horde's ring, HP, no HP percentage on it, gives wearer shield ward 5% of damage dealt after attacking, right? So am I ever gonna use this ring? No, that's a bad ring. Then we have Ogre Tribes, defense ring, HP defense. No, I mean it could be good on an Ignatius, this one for example, because Ignatius deals good damage based on defense. If it rolls me defense, let's find out. But honestly, it's just not worth it, man. We're gonna have a look at how many gems we spent, the both of two top clans in the world here. So we rolled one defense. We're not gonna stay and roll all this up because it will take a while. But the accessories were fresh. You've seen it. But look in here, miscellaneous objectives. How you guys can see, this is 294,000 gems. 294,000 gems per the two clans, spent in a couple of days between 60 members. Now, if would be to go at the shop, you go at the shop, right? And let's see where we find it. Bank, is that what it is? This is the pack of gems you can buy. $99 for 4,200. You gotta buy around what? 70? Around 70 of these. That's around $7,000 in gems that the two clans spent in a couple of days, right? Then, we've done a lot of other objectives here. Booking champions, how you guys can see, that's the one that gave us the most points. Campaign. Talking about campaign, farm campaign, guys, you are getting uncommons and rare champions that you can use as books. If you don't have books, that gives you easy points as well while you farming campaign. Leveling up champions gives you good amount of points as well, so it's not a thing to sleep on. That's one thing to keep in mind for whenever this thing comes over again. Booking uncommons, I use tons and tons of mystery shards. I use tons and tons of uncommons. Booked in the rest of the uncommons, 200 points per each one of them. Actually bumped my points a lot. I've done probably tons and tons of 3v3 arena. Like, I've been ranked on top all the time. I probably got like 30,000 gold bars easily from 3v3 arena in 2 days and a bit. So a lot of 3v3 arena. Faction wars, I've done all of them on stage 21 because I am able to do it, even though it takes a bit longer. I've done that. But mystery shards, I opened probably like 3,000 of them. I opened some ancient shards to get more rare champions for my books. Then, if you look in here at my champions, I probably made, look, you see, all this, I was collecting them, feeding the commons, keeping the uncommons, and booking them over and over and over and over and over and over again till I got bored. It was really boring to do all this. This I'm just telling you guys so you have some sort of tips for the next events coming. It will help you out eventually. Stack on mystery shards, you farm campaign, you get more mystery shards, you get more uncommons, you get more rares. So one thing that gives you a lot of points. I probably made all these 6 stars in this event. So if will be to count them, let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 level 60s in 2 days. Just for this event. I actually won that champion training tournament, which I haven't won in so long because I hate doing them and it's just no time to make them, right? So here it is. I ended up with 28,000 points only from there. So that being said, guys, honestly, I really feel like it's a very predatory system. We've done it just how I said, because of our stupid egos and stuff. But rather than that, they really gotta take some measures, change it a bit. I don't feel too excited about it. I've done my points because I felt like it was my my responsibility as a leader for the clan, right? I could not let my members down, to say like this. I wanted to be there to represent for them. But if I wouldn't be in that situation, probably I wouldn't have bothered, right? If I would have been in a lower tier clan, I would have said, well, hell with this. Do let me know in the comments down below, guys, what was your experience? What would you change about it? I would probably change everything regarding this clan versus clan sort of tournament, but I do want to hear your opinion as well, guys. Appreciate you all guys watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.